Welcome to day 279 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And we're continuing and working on communication growth this month. Yesterday we talked about 5 different modes of communication. And today we're just going to take it easy kind of today. Maybe if self-reflection is hard for you, then it's not going to be an easy day. But if it's easy for you and you want to tap into where you're at currently with the situation, it'll be an easy day. So today what we're going to do is we're going to rate ourselves and our performance right now based on our personal judgment and reflection. How well are we doing in each of these different modes of communication? We got Talia's story and guide 2 of the Let's Grow annual challenge private Facebook group page, and I'm shuffling papers so I can lift them up and show you what we're going to do today. All I did was, and I'll share Talia's, is I wrote the different modes of transportation on the left-hand column. Then I'm writing down Talia's score and then mine. What are my personal opinion? It's just our personal opinion judgment. If you want to ask some other people, you can do that too. Totally up to you. But for the most part, our action item today is just to rate ourselves on each of these areas of modes of transportation, modes of communication. Obviously, we talk about modes in a lot of different areas and aspects. So Talia, and you can read and guide to her thinking around this, and there's a write-up, of course, about how do we analyze ourselves in each of these different modes. And it's just one suggestion, right? It's just one chat GPT suggestion of a method of doing this. Me, I just think about it, and I'm blatantly honest with myself, because nobody's going to be more honest with myself than I am when it comes to my verbal communication. What's my verbal communication? Talia gave herself an 8 because she thinks she's doing pretty well in that area, and that's one of her strongest, that is actually her strongest mode of communication. And if I had my magnifying glass, I could tell you why she does that, but you can read it yourself. Because she wants to be, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like she did. Where am I right now, and what do I want to be? Guess what? I do not want to be a 10 in all the different modes of communication. Why? It's a lot of extra effort to be perfect in something than to be proficient. And in many areas and aspects of our life, being proficient is more than enough, because lots of people aren't even competent and proficient. So verbal, she gave herself an 8. She wants to be a 9 because she wants to be more empathetic. She realized that as she's in meetings, sometimes she acts aloof or like she's not paying attention because she doesn't make direct eye contact, and because, oh, that's nonverbal, never mind. Verbally, what and how do you rate yourself when it comes to speaking, when it comes to having conversations with people one-on-one? Put that, you don't have to put it in the comments below. Just do like I did, do a chart. And if you want to take an overall average of all 5 modes, let's just share that today. Let's share our average. I'm going to write that down so I remember to do it. Share your average in the comments below. You don't have to share each individual thing, and averages won't be very meaningful to other people. They'll be the most meaningful to us. And do we want to be an average communicator? I say we want to be an above average communicator, right? One of the fastest, easiest ways to create what you want in your life is to become a better communicator. Read, write, I want to say arithmetic. Read and write in a way that communicates clearly with other people. Communication is a gateway to anything you want to succeed in life. So verbal, she gave herself an 8. She wants to be a 9. Nonverbal, she gave herself a 5 because she sits cross-armed in meetings a lot, which means she's closed off, and that makes it look like she's not really paying attention. And she doesn't make eye contact. So she only rated herself a 5 average because we're doing a scale of 1 to 10. Or you could give yourself a 0 if you're totally inept and horrible at something and don't have any skills in it whatsoever. Written, and she wants to be a 7. She wants to learn a few things about nonverbal communication to make sure she's not sending the wrong messages, but she doesn't want to become an expert in it. Written communication, she gave herself a 7, and she'd like to be an 8 because she wants to particularly focus on improving her ability to email and send email messages. Visually, she gave herself a 4, and that's because she said she doesn't like to create visual aids or infographics or presentations particularly. She uses templates instead of actually showing who she really is and putting more of herself into the creation of presentations and visual things that can be used to communicate more effectively with other people. And she wants to be a 6. She wants to learn some design principles, but then again, it's not an area she wants to focus on and be an expert at because she doesn't use it very often. And finally, digitally, she gave herself a 6, and she wants to be a 9 because she realizes that across platforms, she's not consistent at all. Some of us can relate to that. And she wants to make sure that across all social media platforms and all digital, wherever she shows up, that she is putting forth an authentic and consistent message brand. So she's going to work on her personal branding and things. Me, I haven't done mine yet, but I will do that. First thing this morning, I'll say, where am I at? Where do I want to be? And again, just like her, I don't even want to be a 9 in certain areas, much less a 10. And neither does she. The highest she wants to be is a 9, and the lowest is a 6. So she wants continuous improvement, which is what we always want to do. We want to make sure we know where we're at and what we're aspiring to do, become, be, do, have, etc. All right, questions about this, hit me up. If you're struggling with, well, how do I know what my number is on a scale of 1 to 10? There's no perfect answer. This is your opinion of where you're at right now. But if you give yourself a 2 and you're doing videos every day, I must say you're probably way better at verbal than you think you are. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.